Guess what day it is? Just guess. Come on, you know what day it is. You don't know? How could you not know? It might be the most beautiful day, no, the greatest day. Okay, I'll tell you. It's Hump Day. It's time for the Hump Day podcast with Matt and Zoe.
What is this? Matt and Zoe's back to business. Let's get it. Welcome to the Hump Day podcast. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Matt.
And I'm happy to be back with y'all, man. Last week I had to handle some business, but I'm back and we back in effect. We're going to get right into it.
All right, so we're in the sports podcast right now. We'll go over some free agency moves. After that, there's a little bit of news outside of NBA, but pretty much only NBA right now. You know how the sports seasons go.
Yes.
So we'll start off with your favorite player, LeBron James.
Yes.
He picked up his $52.6 million player option.
Correct.
Is that a plus move for the Lakers or negative?
It's a no-worry move. That's just how I look at it. I think he just positioned himself to be successful and let them know that maybe this could be him considering to go elsewhere or maybe retire.
If he took the player option, he can't consider going elsewhere. Like, he took the player option. He's going to play for the Lakers unless they want to trade him.
They're not going to trade him.
He could retire.
But, this may be his last year. Who knows?
I think it will be.
I don't see it.
He never takes up the player option. He always goes for a 1-and-1, and then he opts out and then goes for a 1-and-1.
Maybe it could be a different strategy. Like I said,
he's 40.
One thing he is doing, he's making sure the Lakers are going to be in a position to win, like with Luka.
He would have took a pay cut if he was trying to make sure they were in a position to win, right? You don't think so?
I think he has more than enough money, but who am I to count his pockets?
Yeah.
We really don't know. I mean, all we doing at this point is speculating and giving our opinions. I think it's a chess move. A lot of the things he do is very, very, very calculated. So
he seems very calculated.
We'll just have to wait and see how.
I just always see him do the 1-and-1, and now he's doing. I'm pretty sure this is last season. I don't think there's a way. I mean, he could play, of course, but I don't think he's going to.
I think.
And the Lakers need to move on from him after this year anyway. They got Luka coming in. They're good. He's very old.
You can keep calling age what you call it. But like I say, he's performing up there with some of the best. So I mean,
he's like top 20 in the league now.
That's cap, bro. You capping.
Think he's top 10?
You know what? You're disrespectful, bro. You are disrespectful.
You think he's top 10?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Absolutely. And everyone would agree. Top 10. I'm not going to place whatever number he at, but he's definitely top 10.
He could be top 10. He's pushing top 10. But he's definitely top 20. He's definitely top 20.
Yo, the disrespect. So, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of, even with him being probably 10 years younger, I'm thinking Giannis is probably like 13.
No, Giannis is way better than LeBron. Get out of here, bro. I think this is last year. Father Time's undefeated. But, he did pick up that option. James Harden to the Clippers. He agreed to a 2-year, $81.5 million. He opted out of his player option and then went ahead and agreed to a 2-year with them. Okay. So they're staying old. They also picked up Brook Lopez from the Bucks, the center.
Old. That is
very old. He's like 42.
Yeah, they going. Now, you remember when they said the Lakers had like a senior citizen squad?
Yeah.
Them boys. They're
old.
That.
The Lakers are old. I mean, the Clippers are old.
Them boys there.
They got Kawhi, James Harden, Brook Lopez. They don't got many youngins on that team.
I think Batum, they kept Batum.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
He's old too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them boys staying elderly over there.
That's retirement age over there. Kyrie Irving agreed to a 3-year, $119 million deal. I'm going to be honest, I didn't think the Dallas Mavericks were going to recover from the Luka trade, and they have. I don't know if the NBA set them up to make it happen, but their team is looking really nice next year. Like, really nice.
I mean, you can look good.
Yeah. I mean, he's out.
You have to be good.
He's out for a while, too. He's still injured.
You can look good. You have to be good.
They got D'Angelo Russell, too.
You can look good. You have to be good.
It's true. Surprise to me, Julius Randle agreed to a 3-year, $100 million. He played out of his mind in the playoffs. So he really surprised me. I didn't know if they were going to keep him.
What do we call out of your mind?
He played really good. Like
20 averaging 22 points. That's out of your mind.
Yeah, I think he was.
I mean, I think Austin Reeves kind of did that in the second half. Okay,
not something I expected out of Julius Randle.
Okay.
Not like MVP.
Okay,
they didn't win, of course.
Nah. You know what? I can't even.
I think
cap on
he
Holmes.
played better than I thought he was.
I was big on him, and he did his thing.
Yeah, I remember.
I like him a lot.
All right, Miles Turner to the Bucks, $107 million, a 4-year deal. This comes with additional news, but how do you feel about Miles Turner to the Bucks? That takes Giannis out, or that replaces Brook Lopez
with a plus.
I think he is a plus player because he can shoot from outside like
Brook
Lopez.
He's younger too,
and he's younger,
so he has a little
mobility.
more.
He can probably play the pick and roll better.
is definitely better. Now you know what?
Brook Lopez pick and roll play was not great because he wasn't able to keep up. You know what I mean? Miles Turner is a little more athletic.
Wow, that's a plus.
Yeah.
You're basically going back years of Brook Lopez by getting him.
Yeah, it's like
you're
10
going
years.
to like a younger
I would say he's probably as good as Brook Lopez was at 29.
Absolutely.
Which Miles Turner is. So that's giving Giannis somebody to work with down low.
Yeah.
So that's good. Bobby Portis is supposed to re-sign. The bad news, I don't know if it's bad news because Lillard probably wasn't going to play anyways. They went ahead and waived Lillard, extended his contract out 5 years to pay him out. He made an NBA record by doing that. It's like $22 million a year for 5 years.
He would be a great target for the Lakers.
He's not going to play next year. He's done. He's out for the season. Maybe the next year. You think everybody be a great target for the Lakers.
How old is he?
He's like 36, I think.
36? Damian Lillard? He's that old?
He might be like 34.
Oh, nah, he old. Nah.
He's old.
Yeah, he could.
He's not LeBron old, but he's old. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, LeBron is a different kind of old.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I shouldn't have brought LeBron back.
Listen, these guys are feeding out at 33 and 34.
Yeah, sure. So LeBron literally that's what I said.
That's what I mean. He's a different old. Because
he's lasting longer than anybody.
his old ain't they old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They old at like 34, 35. He's old at 40. So it's like you really can't compare the two.
Yeah. Fred VanVleet goes ahead and stays with the Rockets,
which is a smart
2-year,
move.
$50 million.
He got Durant now. He got Dorian Finney-Smith.
They got rid of Jalen Green. Yeah. He needs to be there.
They went for a little more structure.
Yeah.
They definitely went for a little more structure.
This one I didn't expect. Nas Reed, 125 for 5 years, $125 million. I mean, he's
that
great.
good.
I didn't think the Wolves would pay him.
Oh man, they know what they have in him.
He is that good.
They know what they have in him.
I think they are going to get rid of Rudy. I think they need to get rid of him.
Well, who you going to replace him with?
Nas Reed's a center. He's a small 6'9". He's small. Well, let's not talk about
If they want to go that route, then they could go that route.
The Lakers didn't have any
You're
type of center.
Right. I'm saying, but if they want to go that route, I don't see it as a bad route for them to go. But I don't see them being as dominant on the boards.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
And they got Randall at the power forward who's undersized as well.
I don't see it.
Yeah. But I think they need to move on from him. Another one, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. You remember him? He was playing his cousin. He went over. He did a sign and trade, so he's on the Hawks now.
And who was his cousin?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really?
Yeah, Alexander Walker, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah, they're cousins.
Okay, he got 2 last names.
Yes, they both do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the hyphenated stuff. Yeah. That's new age stuff. We're not used to that. DeAndre Ayton, he got bought out from the Trailblazers.
Boy,
Klingon has been playing good. That rookie last year.
You say he got bought out by the Trailblazers?
Yes.
Where's he going?
No, I had no idea.
They begging the Lakers to get him.
Everybody's a Laker to you.
No, I'm saying
no.
I'm saying like this is what
Lillard?
I offered that. I'm talking about
they need a
the
center.
Sports world is speculating pushing for the Lakers.
I hear what you're saying. I thought you was just saying
that was
because Kuminga's a free agent too. You want him on the Lakers?
I'll take him. Shit. I'll take him. He's an upgrade, bro. He's a good wing.
Yeah, he is.
I'll take him.
He's a good
bro,
wing.
Look, bro, listen. I'll take Kuminga and I'll take Ayton.
Yeah. Kuminga's restricted, so they can match any offer. I don't think they will because they kind of played him dirty. Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, I'll take Kuminga.
He's nice.
I'm good on him anyway. Yeah. I told you he was a hidden gem on that team.
He lost the bag. He could have got paid.
Yeah, he definitely could have.
Dorian Finney-Smith, we were just talking about this before the podcast, to the Rockets on a 4-year,
Yep.
53 million. That's crazy to me. That's so much money.
That's real.
He's 32, 4 years, 53 million.
What's that, like $14 million?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Like
the
13,
Lakers
14.
are already offering him that. But what he wanted years.
Yeah.
He didn't, he wanted more years. He wanted them to commit to having him for more years.
Yeah, because he's going to fall off.
Which,
he's good
that's
on
why
defense.
I say they went and got Jake LaRavia. How do you say
I
his
think
name?
it's LaRavia.
LaRavia.
I think.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. So the Rockets are looking real nice now.
They're
I really
looking
think
all right.
they're looking good. With
They're
Durant now? Come on. And Dorian Finney-Smith, you got some
Why do you
defense?
keep depending on him so much, bro?
Durant's
He's a
nice.
letdown, bro. He's a and no matter where he goes, if he don't got Steph, Clay, and Draymond,
No, he went to
he's
the
a
finals
letdown.
with the Thunder. He went to the finals with the Thunder.
That's ancient years ago. That's ancient years ago.
Well, let's see. He did very good on the Nets. He basically played the Bucks by himself and lost one game. By 1 game.
I don't care.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. The Suns didn't make
No
the
matter
playoffs
where he goes,
or
bro,
the
he's
play-in.
not getting over no hump.
Yeah.
And he really can't.
I think the Rockets got a chance. The Rockets were nice
He
without
really
him.
can't break no franchise records.
No,
because
he
you don't
keeps
even
getting
stay
traded.
long
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
So
I think he holds some records in OKC.
Maybe, but Shea probably destroying him at this point.
He will. Yeah, I like the stay in one place, but LeBron's not that guy either.
He's broken franchise records wherever he's went.
Stays by his bucks.
I
no
get
matter
it.
What.
Yeah, that's
Dirk
cool.
Nowitzki.
Yeah, but-
Shea Gilgeous. Maybe you could
I
consider
guess,
that.
like I said, it's still going to get to a point where if the organization is not going to build around you for you to attain a championship, you're going somewhere else.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So my loyalty is to the championship. It's not
to the ring.
Yeah, my loyalty is to the ring. What am I doing,
ring
bro?
to
What am
rule them
I
all.
doing it for, bro?
Yeah. You ever seen Lord of the Rings? No.
I don't remember it because it's so Gen Z-ish. So I don't.
Is it Gen Z?
Yeah, I don't even know if it's Gen Y. No, I think it's Gen Y.
Is this when we were kids? Lord of the Rings? With Bilbo
That's
Baggins
when we
and
were
stuff?
kids?
Yeah.
No,
The
it's
movies
not.
came
I
out
ain't
when
been
we
no
were
kid,
kids.
bro.
Me and you are the same age.
No,
Pretty
close.
We're close.
I guess.
So you were like a...
In terms of what? Close
Maybe
in
not.
terms of.
I remember I did a book report on it, so I know it was not... Yeah, when I was
when did you graduate?
I dropped out of high school, so I didn't really graduate.
What year would have been your graduation?
Bro, I don't even know. I don't pay attention to it. I do have a college degree, so I recovered a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
that's dope. I mean, I dropped out of school.
I said
too,
one ring to rule
but I
them
know
all.
what class I would have graduated with.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and you're not.
I ain't paying
You're
attention
not
to
there.
it. Yeah. No. Oh, not my graduation. I'm not in yours.
No, I'm saying you wouldn't have graduated when I graduated.
No. Yeah, you're a
I
little.
would have
older than
graduated
me.
in 02.
Oh yeah, nah. Mine would have been like 08, I think, or something like that.
That's a gap.
Yeah.
I was in the first grade when you came out.
Okay, you were.
womb.
Yeah. So maybe you were an adult when it came out. Maybe it's
That's
Gen
what
Z.
I'm saying.
Am I Gen Z? I'm not Gen Z.
You're not a Gen Z.
I'm not
You're
Gen
a
Z.
Y.
And why? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got to be an
I don't
X
know
if
none
that's
of
the
that.
case.
You somebody's ex.
Gen X. Gen X is what years?
I don't even know if Gen X is a thing.
It is a thing.
It's like boomers. Bro, I don't even know. This is like doing
Yeah.
algebra or
We're
something.
going
Yeah,
past.
this is
We're going
crazy.
past now.
All right, next Keon Ellis. They picked up the $2.3 million offer, or the option. The Kings did.
Who is he?
Keon Ellis, he's the shooting guard on the Kings, on the Sacramento Kings.
Okay,
He's solid. He's solid.
Okay.
He's not a nobody. Malik Beasley is an unrestricted free agent, but he's under investigation for gambling. So they got him on some gambling stuff.
We don't care, bro.
He's at the shimmy one?
Jordan gambled.
No, they care. He was betting on the NBA.
Oh.
Yeah. DeJounte Porter is not allowed in the league at all anymore.
So he may get banned.
Oh, maybe if they catch him up. But that's what Terry Rozier. Remember, I told you but Terry Rozier beat the charges. But they got this dude. Like, he was betting on himself 100% because he tried to cover the spread. The game was basically over. They had like 10 minutes. It was when he was on the T-Wolves. I think it was against the Pistons. I'm not sure. But they were down. What were they down? Like 9, and the spread was 8.5. So he had to score to get it to make the spread.
Something like that.
Bro,
yeah.
my boy booked it up the court. Nobody's playing defense because the game's over. And he hits the layup, cover the spread. Make your bread. Make your money. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I think he did it. Not my
inside trader.
The reason why they'll ban him for that is because it makes the game like you can't trust the game. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
If he was gambling on it, ban him. Goodbye.
Yeah, he's all. I mean, yeah, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Ty Jerome, the Sixth Man of the Year candidate, he got picked up by the Grizzlies.
Smart.
$28 million.
Smart. Replace Bane.
Yeah. He's solid. He's solid. I don't know about being a starter, but he's solid. We already talked about it. Brook Lopez, 2 years, $18 million.
Who would they start over him?
Ty Jerome? I mean, Ja Morant's there at the one. He's kind of a point guard, Ty Jerome is, but he could probably play the two.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so he'll be a good
He's a win, bro. He's a great defender,
but I think he's better off the bench to come against the bench defense.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
But he could become a great starter. Brook Lopez, $18 million, 2 years for a 37-year-old Brook Lopez. That's overpaid, don't you think?
That's
too much to me.
I don't know if his decline is that bad. Because he can still hit perimeter three. He can still hit them threes.
His defense isn't there.
It may not be as elite as it was, but he still got some. He can bang with the big guys.
He can.
That's for sure. Yeah.
He's 7 foot, so of course he can. Other notables, Santi Aldama to the Grizzlies. They agreed to a 3-year, $52.5 million deal. A power forward, small forward, power forward. He's a big guy. He's young, but he was on the Grizzlies last year. Gary Trent. 2 years, $7.5 million deal. I think that's a plus for us. Gary Trent was real nice. He had the last game we got eliminated in. He had a bad game, but he was good. Dennis Schroeder to the Kings. He's a dog. He's a dog. From the Pistons to the Kings. 3 year, $15 million.
I don't like how they be just doing him though. They be trying to make it seem like he's not a good fit wherever he goes. Like, he's not consistent.
He's like a journeyman. He just moves everywhere.
I see him everywhere he goes. He has an impact. Yeah. Absolutely, bro.
He had a big impact last year with the Pistons. For sure. We were talking about him.
He was on the Lakers.
Yeah.
Bro, he was one of the closers. They would take Westbrook out and put in Schroeder, bro.
Yeah. Schroeder was nice. Closer, and he's good on defense, too. Karis LeVert to the Pistons, not a huge thing, but 2 year, $29 million. He's pretty solid.
Okay.
Bobby Portis, 3 years, $44, stays with the Bucks. Jordan Clarkson, he agreed to the deal with the Knicks. The deal isn't disclosed, so he goes from the Jazz to the Knicks. John Collins, his option got picked up, $26.5 million. Other than that, not many. Oh, Chris Middleton, he picked up his option, but that was a long time ago. Everybody knew about that. $33.3 million. Why wouldn't he? You know what I mean? Chris Middleton on the Wizards. He got traded to the Wizards for Kuzma. Yeah, I know. That was a bad move. Oh, Clint Capella back to the Rockets. 3 year, $21.5 million. So he's not on the Hawks anymore. Dang. Luke Cornett. This is crazy to me. Luke Cornett is just that big white dude on the Celtics that would like jump to like. He wouldn't even block the balls, but he jumped to like cover their vision of the basket. He got 4 years, $41 million. So $10 million a year. He's not. I don't want to say he's not good.
You think that's an overreach?
Way too much money. But it's $10 million a year. It's not crazy. I'm gonna tell you
what's
salary cap's high.
I'm gonna tell you what's happening.
Tell me.
The year of the centers is coming back.
You think so?
The golden, bro. They're prioritizing.
I hope so. I missed. But are we talking about inside play or are we talking about 3-point shooting?
I just think, period.
Yeah.
They're prioritizing big men again, bro.
Yeah.
I think the sport is really going to go back to
more
of a traditional play versus hoisting threes up everywhere. I think it's going to be more post plays from the big guys and stuff, getting them more involved. Because
I hope so.
Regardless of what, you need those big guys, and when you cancel them out, it just becomes a game of hoist up threes.
Yeah. No, I've noticed that, and it's not fun to watch. So maybe they're trying to reel it back in. Listen, I think Steph Curry really ruined the game, to be honest. Like, he changed it, but he ruined it.
You know, that's crazy because they blame LeBron for that.
Well, LeBron did the player empowerment. They're talking about the player empowerment.
I don't know if it was you that spoke on that or somebody said he ruined the game of basketball. But
the player empowerment era, they're talking where the players make super teams, and then because he was one of the first ones. I'm not saying he's the first ones. He was one of the first.
He really wasn't one of the first.
You're going to talk about the Celtics, which I agree with you.
Jordan, bro.
Jordan didn't make the super team. He didn't move and bring people in. He had him and Pippen, and then Rodman came.
Wait. bro, everybody from the Bad Boys Pistons that was destroying him, most of those guys went to the Chicago Bulls. So you mean if we can look it up,
Zeke?
not just Rodman,
Isaiah
and definitely
Thomas
he
number one.
hated him.
Yeah.
But that was
He
one of the
did
guys
hate
who
him. He
didn't
did
go.
hate him.
But if you go back and you look at it, they had several players from the Bad Boy Pistons that Michael that they brought to the Bulls. And if you don't think that he had a handprint in that, we didn't have the media.
No, what
we
we're
didn't have
talking
social
about
media.
is
We didn't have inside
LeBron,
sources.
D-Wade, Chris Bosh all teaming
You don't
up
think
at
that
the
was a
same
super
time.
team, bro?
That was a
You had the king of rebounds.
Rodman.
Chris Bosh was really nobody.
No. He was.
Man,
somebody.
y'all still coming. Everybody still
Before he went there on the Raptors,
Okay,
he was
no.
masked.
We're not talking about before. We talk about once he got
Well,
there.
he had to play the third wheel.
Doesn't matter. That wasn't a super team, though.
It was a super team.
No, it's not, bro.
We'll agree to disagree.
I think Kyrie and Kevin
Shaq,
Love. Listen,
comments. Let us know if the Heat were a super team because
listen,
we know.
I think Kyrie and Kevin Love was more of a super team than having the Wade and Bosh.
That was a super team as well. And then AD, LeBron. Who else did they have? They had some.
Just AD and
D-Lo.
LeBron. Super with LeBron
Well, wherever
and
he
AD.
goes, he forces them to trade somebody away to bring him somebody.
I mean, we
But
call it
that's-
what we want.
they
Which
call
is-
it like the
and
super
you know,
team
and you
era.
know what I call that?
Huh.
I call that let's get a ring.
Okay.
Regardless of how anybody want a super team
the
or whatever the
teams,
case. What
like
does it
certain
mean?
teams not be competitive because you're cornering the market, bringing all
So
these people
become
here.
competitive.
They're trying to, but you're taking their superstar. Like you took Chris Bosh.
He said we took this. Nigga, he left.
He left Cleveland. He left Cleveland
No, Chris Bosh left.
to go team up. He probably wouldn't have if he didn't have.
I'm
the
not
option to
taking
team up with
anything
them.
if you left.
Okay. I hear what you're
You know
saying,
what I'm
but
saying?
he's the era of super team. That's why they say he kind of ruined it.
They
Player empowerment.
They can call it whatever they want. I
Yeah.
call it we get in a ring.
I just think
The
Curry.
name of the game is get a ring, and if you can assemble a team that's going to get the ring, do it.
Okay.
And I mean, really,
So you thought it was
everybody
fair
can
when they
cry.
brought Durant over to the
everybody can
Warriors?
cry. No, I don't think the Warriors didn't go get Durant. Durant wanted the Warriors. The
Yeah.
Warriors didn't want Durant.
But they brought
Durant
him in. No, they were calling him.
He wanted them.
Yeah.
He
They
definitely
both wanted each
he
other.
wanted them.
Yeah.
Because they know they had to beat LeBron.
But I don't think that was fair.
They had to beat. It may not be fair.
Well, it's in the rules, so it's got to be fair.
There we go.
But-
it may not be fair, but you got to get the ring.
Yeah.
You got to get the ring.
I understand. I
That's
mean, he
just
got
it.
the ring, so
He
I get
did,
it.
got
But
two
to
of
reel
them.
this
He
back,
got the
I
banging.
think Curry ruined the game by making it so all 3-point shooting. It's just not fun to watch. I want to
And
see
if you
dunks.
look-
I want to see the big man in the paint like Shaq putting it down. Like I want to see that. I want to see Daryl Dawkins, Chocolate Thunder. Wow.
But even if they think that's
Moses
not all his
Malone.
game consists of. And that sucks that they will say that, yeah, but he's a great 3-point shooter, but bro, this guy will break you down going into the hole and
No, but
everything, bro. He's a great driver
He's
too.
made everybody come up just want to shoot threes. Even if they can't shoot 3s they're gonna be shooting threes. It's tough. I see the kids out there, AAU or wherever, playing at the Y. Everybody's chucking up threes.
Damn.
After that, there's not much. Kelly Oubre picked up the $8.4 million option to stay with the Sixers.
Pathetic.
And yeah, Andre
Pathetic.
Drummond also picked up his option with the Sixers.
Pathetic.
LaRavia agreed to that 2-year, $12 million deal with the Lakers.
Smart.
Torian Prince agreed to a 2-year, $7.1 million deal with the Bucks.
7.1.
Yeah, that's
That's how
a
you know
solid
he's
deal.
washed.
No, well, he's not. He's older. He's just a 3-and-D.
ye-
He knows what he is.
2 year.
Yeah, that's like
7.1.
$3.5 million.
Bro, that's almost the veteran minimum.
No, that's not. But no,
That's definitely below the
he's
mid
not
player
worth
exception.
more than that. He knows he's not worth more than
Okay.
that. Like that's what he is, a 3-and-D player. That's all he's doing. Nuggets got Bruce Brown. Remember, he won the championship with the Nuggets. They brought him back. A 1-year deal, not disclosed on the cost. Luke Kennard agreed to a 1-year, $11 million deal with the Hawks.
What, the one from the guy from the Clippers?
Luke Kennard, I think he did play for the Clippers at one time.
Oh no. Yeah, he did play for the Clippers, but he was on the
He was on the Grizzlies.
He was on the Grizz.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He was like a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Kevon Looney, 2-year, $16 million deal. Sam Merrill.
Where
he re-signed with
where did he go?
Oh, the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm sorry.
Bro, that was much needed.
Well, they never have
past,
Zion.
They were past. No, I'm saying they were past. Looney was past his championship days.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Way
He's 29.
past.
It feels like he's been in the league forever.
That's what I'm saying.
Sam Merrill agreed to an extension, 4-year, $38 million with the Cavs.
Okay. Never heard of him.
Sam Merrill, he's solid. That's why they let go of Ty Jerome. Okay. He's basically Ty Jerome, just not as tall. That's it for free agency news. You got any feedback on any of them? I know you were spitting them off. How you felt about them? Pretty good free agency for the Lakers. That's your team. Tell me about it.
They ain't really. They're moving quietly.
They haven't done much.
And you know what?
They don't got much cap
What
space.
I do like what they doing. They're not like. They're being smart with whoever they're picking now.
Okay.
It's not just let's put this out there on all the front page headlines. Jake LaRavia is really like a below the radar guy anyway.
Yeah.
But if you look at
low risk, low
high reward.
Is it high reward?
Absolutely.
He could be good.
He's a plus. I think he's a plus one in the plus minus in his whole career. So I mean that's something big to look at. He shot over 40% from 3-point.
Okay.
Last season.
You done your little bit of research on him. Okay.
It's crazy. I was just watching it this morning.
Oh heck yeah! All right.
And I mean,
so you feel like the Lakers are making positive moves?
I think they're going to make very meticulous, smart moves to put the right pieces around. Luka.
But what position do they need the most?
Definitely center.
100%, I agree.
Absolutely.
All right, Bucks, my team. I'm not going to diagnose many other teams, but I do want to go over the Rockets a little bit. Bucks, I believe the move had to be made to waive Lillard. Like he's not who he was, and he's not going to be. And that gives us some cap movement.
What is his injury?
It's like an Achilles tear or something like that. Yeah, it's bad.
Him and Halliburton ain't playing at all next year.
I don't think Halliburton's playing at all either. I think that's why they let go of Miles, because they had a championship team, but without Halliburton, they don't got nothing. I think the move for Miles Turner is good. I think that gives our paint some more power, and he's a three-point shooter. He's a better Brook Lopez, like you said. I think we just need to get a point guard there that can orchestrate. I was hoping we'd get Lonzo Ball, but that can parlay us into the trades. So
I want to know how that's going to work, though.
What?
You sent Lonzo to the Cavs.
Yeah. Well, let's go over it first. Let's go over it first.
Garland.
Garland's hurt.
For how long?
And Lonzo's going to go off the bench anyway. Lonzo's an off-the-bench player. Not just a point guard. He's going to be an all-around player. He really is.
I really can't see him existing in the league.
If he can't stay uninjured.
I can't see him
he gets injured
at all,
too much,
bro. I don't even know where his stats go. He's like a Ben Simmons.
He's solid.
He's like
he's not.
What the other boy name is? Who used to play for the Sixers? Fulton? No.
Fultz. Markelle Fultz.
They're like some of the best things, but the worst things.
Yeah.
Like
if
you just were so high
injured,
on these people, but they were so much of a freaking letdown. It's ridiculous. I literally categorized Lonzo Ball with Markelle Fultz.
Correct.
Markelle Fultz and Ben Simmons. They're like the biggest letdowns.
Nah, I think Lonzo Ball is better than them. He just gets injured. He needs. What I'm confused about the trade. So let's talk about the trade real quick. Lonzo Ball from the Bulls to the Cavs. The Cavs get Isaac Okoro. I'm more confused on the backside what the Bulls are doing. But what do you call this for the Cavs? What letter grade do you give them? You could go A+, A-, B+,
They getting
B-.
defense, but they're getting less scoring. So I'm going to say they're getting defense and they're getting facilitation. He's not too much. He's not too much. He's not too much of a scorer. Ben Simmons archetype.
He could shoot threes.
Lonzo
could shoot threes.
We could look at the career stats, but I'm gonna say it's a B+.
I feel the same way. B+. I was thinking about it right there. It's crazy. That's literally what was in my mind. Now, Isaac Okoro on the Bulls. I don't know what the Bulls are really doing.
He's another defensive guy.
He's okay on defense. He's not Lonzo Ball. And he's also an undersized forward. He's like, I think he's like 6'4". He's like a undersized. He's 6'5". So he's an undersized forward. He's a solid guard. He's a solid guard. So but they have too many guards, so I don't know exactly what they're doing. They got Matis Buzelis over there.
Probably tanking, bro.
Really
they're probably
good.
tanking. They're gonna tank just so they can.
But
they just keep tanking.
Mid.
Yeah, they
keep being mid. They're not tanking. They're not getting the good draft picks. So I give them C- on that one. What do you give them?
Yeah,
Bulls C-.
I'll probably give them a D.
D. Yeah, well, I'm right at it. Yeah. Another trade happened, but this is really irrelevant. It was a cap space trade. I think Dylan Jones to the Wizards, Kobe Jones to Oklahoma City, and Oklahoma City waived him right away.
I don't even.
Yeah,
know.
they're not high level players. Yeah. I just wanted to mention it. That's one. Yusuf Nurkic, the center, traded to the Jazz for Colin Sexton. The Hornets get Colin Sexton and a second round pick. The trade. Let's talk about the trade for the Hornets. How do you feel about it?
Colin Sexton?
Yeah.
I would have never let him go from the Jazz.
No?
Nah.
I mean, the Jazz are kind of in a weird situation. They drafted.
He is.
They drafted that.
I still like him. I liked him when he was. I liked him when he was on the Cavs.
Yeah. So I think he's an off the bench player.
He's going to. Yeah. If he going behind Ball for the second unit. Yeah. Oh, that's definitely an upside. I'm going. Yeah.
They might get rid of Ball. Like I heard rumors. I heard rumors they might get rid of Ball. I think
I give him an A-.
I agree with you.
That's a great
the Utah
pickup.
Jazz trading him for Yusuf Nurkic. I mean, for salary cap reasons, I think they saved some money on a salary cap. But they already have that big center. What's his name? I could see his face.
Mark. No.
Nah, they have.
They let him go.
No, they didn't.
Left. The Charlotte Hornets.
Let who go?
Mark Williams.
Oh yeah. They traded him too. They already have a center. I think his name starts with K. He's pretty solid.
Okay.
So he'd be a backup center. I don't know. I'll give them a C-. I'll give the Hornets a C+ on that. I'm not so big on Colin Sexton.
No, I mean, for his role, when he come in from the bench, absolutely, he's definitely going to feast on second units.
Okay, so the next trade is a pretty big one. You had Michael Porter Jr. for Cam Johnson from the Nets. So Michael Porter Jr. goes to the Nets. Cam Johnson comes to the Nuggets. How do you feel about that trade?
For the Nuggets?
Yeah, for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's not a good trade.
They traded a first-round pick and Michael Porter Jr. You think Michael Porter Jr. is good?
I think Cam's going to have to try to find himself on that team. Because he's not going to be a starter.
Walker Kessler is the Jazz center that I was talking about. He's a good.
We were
he has
trying to
a
get
lot
him.
of highlights.
We were definitely trying to get him.
He has a lot of highlights where he's getting dunked on, but that just means he's playing that defense. Yeah. He had a lot of blocks. Yeah, he's nice. So Michael Porter Jr., you think it's a bad trade for the Nuggets?
No, yeah.
Cam Johnson's solid. He's like the top player on the Nets.
I mean, I get it, but you're going into a system where you're not. It's not going to be all. It's not going to be that for you.
Not a lot of buckets
because he's not. Yeah, he's not a role player. So he's a game controller. He has. You know what I mean, yeah. So
I mean, he can be.
Michael Porter's going directly into a starting role. That's just hands down.
Yeah.
No matter where he goes, he's going straight to the start. I don't know if Cam is going to start.
I think he'll start. I think he'll start at the 3. I think he'll start.
Or they just got Bruce Brown back.
Bruce Brown's not. Bruce Brown's a guard anyway. I don't know. I mean, he could play the 3.
He plays big.
Yeah,
he plays big.
He does play big.
So that's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle for spots.
Start though. Cam's that nice.
Yeah, but you got to fit the system though.
Yeah, because Jokic is there. Yeah, and then
Bruce Brown is walking right back home. He's basically coming home.
Yeah, he is.
So he's familiar with the system.
Bruce Brown's not better than Cam Johnson, but
you're right.
Familiarity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And if Jokic likes Bruce Brown better,
absolutely.
I don't think there's a chance that Cam Johnson doesn't start.
But you can say he's a better scorer, but he's not but he's not a better defender.
Maybe. Yeah, I agree with you. He's not.
No, that's not.
All right. We talked about Nickeil Alexander-Walker trade. He did the sign and trade. The Hawks, Timberwolves get rid of him for a second-round pick. How do you feel about it for the Timberwolves? It probably was a cap thing. Nickeil Alexander-Walker? SGA's cousin?
I don't really got no. Nah, because I ain't big on him at all.
All right. I think for the Timberwolves, that's a bad trade. Hawks, they came up. That's an A trade for me.
Okay.
Jonas Valanciunas for Dario Saric. Sacramento gets Dario Saric, and Jonas Valanciunas goes to the Nuggets. How do you feel?
That's That's a plus for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that gives Jokic a good backup.
Yeah, boy,
he's a little slow. I
don't care, bro.
He's a Lopez
He can still
type.
get the job done too.
Yeah, he's good on defense. He's tall.
Sorry, I don't know. I think he may be on his way out.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that
trade. They're probably
trade.
gonna buy him out or something.
I would think so. This is one from the Bucks. It's not a big deal. Pat Connaughton goes to the Charlotte Hornets, along with 2 second-round picks to get Vasily Micic from the Hornets. He goes to the Bucks. I think that's just a wash trade. A loss for the Bucks.
For the Bucks.
Yeah, maybe.
Pat Connaughton
he's solid.
Still
but
that guy. Yeah, he's still.
I mean, I
watched him do some phenomenal things for the Bucks.
Torian Prince, they're good. Other than that, sports news, the WNBA has a couple more teams joining, and I think five more teams joining.
Thanks to Caitlin.
I think that's
Thank you,
probably
Caitlin.
accurate. Thank you, Caitlin. I think that's probably accurate. I think 5 more teams are joining. I think next year 1 new team comes. They're expanding to 18 teams in 2030, adding a franchise in Cleveland, Detroit, Philadelphia. We could look it up real quick. Let me read through this real quick. These teams join a previously announced expansion team in Portland and Toronto, which begin to play next year. That's 2 teams next year. Cleveland's team will start in 2028, Detroit in 2029, Philadelphia in 2030. And I do believe all the hype is from Caitlin Clark.
Man,
She's the one growing it.
That's not hype.
Caitlin Clark.
That is just.
No, I mean, like, that's what's growing the league.
Yeah, that's
what's growing the league. Her contract is 4 years, $338,000. Rookie contract. Yeah.
4 years, 1,000?
Yeah. But she's given the WNBA like probably $1 billion in revenue. It's crazy.
Okay, so
free Caitlin Clark.
Not even free her. She need to free herself. Caitlin, my advice to you.
She's got an endorsement with Nike for $28 million for 8 years, though.
You know what? She
can't make more money because the salary cap's not there for her to make more money. And
she is so selfless to a detriment because she wants to be cool with everybody.
Well, she really wants to grow the WNBA too.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about on a different note. She wants to be cool with everybody, even the black girls that absolutely hate her.
Yeah,
she really wants to be cool with. Like
she's
coddling too much, and I think she should really get back to the Caitlin Clark with the John Cena. That's what it is.
Caitlin Clark didn't do that though. That was Angel Reese that did that too.
Caitlin Clark. No, but Caitlin Clark used to do that.
Did she used to do that?
Absolutely, bro. She just copied her.
Oh, that's what she was doing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she just got back.
That's slick. Okay.
Caitlin Clark need to go back to that, man. Listen, man.
Worry about yourself.
Stop trying to be cool with everybody.
Be number one.
That's a dog eat dog game that you playing, and these girls don't like you. No matter how much you coddle, no matter how much you pay tribute to those before you, girl, none of that shit matter. Listen, if they ain't trying to be cool with you, don't be cool with them. Go out there, ball, and do what you do best, and get back to popping your ish, because really that's what I remember when you were in college. So I mean, get back to that, man. Stop trying to be cool with everybody, man. These girls don't like you, bro. They out there trying to kill you on the court. So
be selfish.
I mean,
a little bit.
If they ain't your team and they ain't shaking your hands, don't reach out. Yeah. It is what it is. All right, I'll see you next game and watch what I do to you. That's just it. You know what I mean? But yeah, have a little bit of. I mean, bring that dog back. I don't want to see you all button up and go back to you, because I figured that's what's going to be best for the WNBA. And whenever they start making bank, ask for more money.
They're making bank
because you definitely deserve
She's
it.
The reason
you deserve it. And if money is not the issue, then live how you live. But just know,
she'll be known
sometimes you got to get your worth out of things at the end of the day.
She'll be known as a WNBA legend.
She's
for sure. She's
already.
Yeah. She also has a endorsement with Gatorade. I don't know how much money she makes off that, but a $28 million deal with Nike for 8 years. So that's cool. You got anything else sports-wise?
Nah, man, nah.
All right. Well, thanks for checking us out. Like, follow, subscribe, and we'll see you again next week.
Definitely will. Peace.